from Tampa Bay streaming news leader. This is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Ariza. Jason has Florida's most accurate forecast in just a moment. But first, here are your ABC Action News Now headlines. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen does not believe a recession is inevitable, but many on Wall Street believe that is exactly what could happen within the next 12 to 18 months. The Federal Reserve is taking aggressive action to address rising inflation. Consumer prices, they are at a 40-year high, and COVID continues to impact supply chains, while Russia's invasion of Ukraine could create a world food crisis. That war has also helped push gas prices to record levels.
As the labor market is recovered and we have reached full employment, it's natural now that we expect a transition to steady and stable growth.
If the country does experience a recession, it is worth noting that recessions do not last forever, and they are usually followed by a period of strong growth. The Tampa Bay Lightning's quest for a third straight Stanley Cup hit a big bump Saturday night. Actually, it was more of an avalanche-sized bump as Colorado completely dominated the Bolts. The AVs jumped out to a 3-0 lead and never looked back. Final score, 7-0 Colorado. Now, while it's the worst playoff loss in the Lightning's franchise history, head coach John Cooper is not going to linger on it. And we have to admit, could be looking bleak for the Bolts to get to a three-peat, but there is some history to teams coming back from 2-0 deficits in the Stanley Cup final. So let's remind you, back in 2011, Boston Bruins, they dropped the first 2 games to the Vancouver Canucks. They went on to win in 7 games. Pittsburgh Penguins in 2009, they had to climb out of the hole against the Detroit Red Wings, and they won in 7 games. Then, 1971, the Montreal Canadiens needed 7 games to beat the Chicago Blackhawks. 1966, the Canadiens beat the Red Wings in 6 games. And kicking it back to 1942, the Toronto Maple Leafs also needed 7 games to beat the Detroit Red Wings. So there's still a chance. And make sure you join us Monday night at 7 o'clock. We are going to bring you a live Quest for the Cup special as we count down to Game 3. You can watch it right here on your ABC Action News station. You can also stream it on ABC Action News Plus. That is free for you to download on Roku, Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV. And another reminder for you, ABC Action News, we are the official station of the Stanley Cup Final. The puck drops on Game 3 Monday night, just after 8 o'clock. Then make sure you join us for ABC Action News right after the game. Jason, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And hey, if there's ever a team that you do not count out when they're 2 down, it's definitely the Bolts. We've proven it time and time again. So let's go, boys. Get that win tomorrow and also next set Game 4. But here's your forecast. We've got some rain to talk about again in the picture once again for you Monday afternoon and evening. So most of the area has picked up rain over the weekend. However, coastal spots right at the beach. Unfortunately, a lot of the rain as it pushed west over the last couple of days has really fizzled out before it got to the coast. So we've got one more opportunity before we go back into a drier weather pattern again here on your Monday into Tuesday. So by Monday afternoon, some showers and storms get going on the sea breeze, and then a lot of that activity with more of a prevalent east-northeast wind is going to move west back to the coast. So hopefully we could squeeze out some moisture at the beaches where we've been very dry over the last 4 to 5 days, especially with all this heat and humidity that we've had around. And then by Tuesday, nothing showing up here on Futurecast. So we are drying out for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but by the end of next week into the following weekend, moisture looks to return with more scattered afternoon showers and storms.